नमस्ते, हमेशा खुश रहो बिटिया. I am JVWU Dr. Lily Trivedi, and today I am going to take the lecture of BSCBED 4th semester ZBC, and the topic which I am going to take today is intellectual property rights. Now, what are intellectual property rights? They are rights which provide the property rights through patents, copyrights, and trademarks. The holders of these intellectual property rights have monopoly on the usage of property or items for a specific time period. The term intellectual property began in 19th century and it became a part of the world legal system only in the 20th century. Now there are 4 types of intellectual property rights. The main types of intellectual property rights are: first is patents. It is used for protecting new inventions, ideas, or processes. The second is patent holder. The second is copyright. It protects the ideas, examples, which could be of written works, music, or arts. And the third is trademarks. What are trademarks? Trademarks are, it may be strategies, it may be symbols, color, phrases, sound, design, etc. Then we have trade secret. What is trade secret? It may be strategies, systems, formulas, and other confidential information of an organization that provides them competitive advantage. Now, why is intellectual property right important? Because it promotes research and development. It promotes the individuals and organizations to go in for hard work and to give new ideas, and it provides them benefits of their hard work. So it is important for the growth and development of humanity. Now we have, you must have seen on products, there are 2 symbols. Either it can be a R in a circle or TM symbol. Now what is the difference between the two? The TM refers to unregistered trademark, which is used to promote or brand goods. Whereas R within a circle refers to registered trademark. It is used by the owner of a trademark that has been registered. Now we also have certain requirements as to what is the need of IPR. Now, what is the need of IPR? For the progress and well-being of humanity, the capacity to create and invent new works in the area of technology and culture, to encourage innovation for economic growth, and to safeguard the rights of one's invention. So we have in India, IPR is there, and it has been made by a clarion cell which calls for Creative India and Innovative India. In India, IPR policy was formed and adopted in May 2016. So this is all about intellectual property rights in brief. Now I will discuss about patent laws. Now, what are patent laws? Now, what is patent? Patent is a grant from the government which confers on the guarantee for a limited period of time the exclusive privilege of making, selling, and using the invention for which a patent is granted. Now, what is the purpose of getting a patent? To enjoy the exclusive rights over invention and to ensure the commercial return to the inventor for the time and money spent in generating the new product. Now, what can be patent? Now, the patent invention must fall in the 5 classes: processes, machines, manufactures, compositions, or new uses of any of the above. The invention must be useful, the invention must be novel, and the invention must be non-obvious. So we have, these are the inventions. Then we have the patentable invention. It relates to process or product. It must be novel. It should involve inventive step and should be capable of industrial application. Now, we have the process of invention, patent. Now, there are some non-patentable inventions also. I must mention those. The under section 20, that is 120 and first part of it, of the Atomic Energy Act in 1962. These are not patentable, like compounds of uranium, beryllium, thorium, plutonium, radium, graphite, and lithium, and more. As notified by central government from time to time, these are not in the term of coming under patent. In respect of invention claiming process, the manufacture of a substance intended for use for food or medicine, it should be 5 years from the date of sealing and 7 years from the date of patent, whichever is shorter. On all other patents, 14 years from the date of invention. Now, when there is a patent expiry, the patent has lived its full term, the patentee fails to pay the renewal fees, or the validity of the patent has been successfully challenged by an opponent by filing an opposition in the patent office or court, or as soon as the patent expires, it passes to general public domain and anybody can use it without the permission for patent. Now we have certain guidelines for patent publication. I will briefly go through over it. So the stages for filing to grant of a patent. The first stage is filing of an application. It can be provisional or complete. The second is publication of an application. The third is request for an examination, which occurs within 48 months from filing. The examination or issue of the filing examination. Then there is a third party representation. Then if there is no objections or all objections are compiled within 12 months, then there is grant of patent. Then again 12 months is given for any kind of opposition, and then it is the decision of the controller. You can also appeal with the appellate board, and that can revocate or make an amendment in your patent. So for the renewal fees, again it is to be paid within 6 or 9 months from the date of recording. For the first and second years, there is no renewal fees. After that, there is the renewal fees. The delay of 6 months is permissible, and the lapse patent, if it is not paid in the renewal in the prescribed period, the patent lapses. Now, what is the right of a patentee? It right to exploit the patent. It has right to prevent any third party exploiting his patent. It has the right to grant license. It has the right to surrender. It has the right to sue for infringement. So students, this was about intellectual property rights and patenting laws. I hope you are satisfied with the digital session. If you have any query, please comment in the comment section. This session was powered by 2.0 version of JAYOTI VIDYAPEETH Women's University. Thank you. Namaste.